Hi folks, Marco Scudero here, and this algebra lesson is on solving, special products of polynomials. Let's go ahead and begin. This one's pretty easy too. The square of a binomial follows this pattern. Notice this is a binomial, two terms, and when I square it, it's just x squared plus twice the product of the middle plus y squared. Okay, so if I FOILed out x plus y times x plus y, it would simplify to x squared plus 2xy plus y squared. Similarly, x minus y squared is x squared minus 2xy plus y squared. Notice they end in y squareds. They start with x squareds, and then the sign is just the sign that you see inside of here for the middle guy right here. All right, so let's try some of these, you guys. So example, x plus 6 squared is x squared plus multiply those and double it. It's always twice the product of those two. So 6x, twice that is 12x, and then plus 6 squared is 36. Okay, easy, huh? Okay, this one, x minus 5 squared, x squared, 25 over here. Okay, so I square the first and then multiply those is 5x and then double it to be 10x. Always has to be the same sign as that right there. All right, once you get the hang of them, they're pretty good. Sums and differences. So conjugates, you guys. So if I see x plus y times x minus y, these are the same binomials except one has a plus, one has a minus. That's what conjugates means binomials, same ones. One has a plus, one has a minus. When you FOIL those guys out, the outers and inners always cancel out. Check it out. Here's the outers. X times negative y is negative xy. Y times x is positive xy. They cancel each other out, and we're just left with x times x is x squared, and then y times negative y is negative y squared. Always, so it always ends up that way. So, for example, these conjugates, 2x plus 3 times 2x minus 3. Square 2x is 4x squared. Square 3 is 9. Put a minus sign in between them. All right? All right, so use the conjugate pattern to find each product. Here's the first one. Okay, so I did this because our textbook shows this right there. Can you see these are both around 30? This is 30 minus 4. This is 30 plus 4. So watch what happens, you guys. Okay, so those are conjugates. So if I square 30, which is, think 9, think 3 squared is 9, so 30 squared is 900. 4 squared is 16, so you're left with 900 minus 16, or 284. I'm sorry, 884, not 284. Let me change that right here. This is 884. All right, 884. Okay. Come on now. Okay, so here we go. This thing was freezing on me. I hope it doesn't freeze on me. So this is 50 minus 5. This is 50 plus 5, so it becomes 50 squared minus 5 squared, which is ends up being 2475. Okay, 5 squared is 25, so 50 squared is 2500. Subtract 25 is 2475. All right, let's try one more. 70 plus 2, 70 minus 2. 70 squared is 4900. 2 squared is 4, so it's 4900 minus 4, or 4896. All right, pretty slick, huh? All right, so find each product, you guys. Okay, these are conjugates. Whoops, I put the answer right there for you. So conjugates always first one squared minus second one squared. Okay, here, this one's going to be first one squared is 25x squared minus the second one squared, which is 4. All right, easy, huh? 16x squared minus 81y squared. Okay, so if they're conjugates, it works like that every time. Okay, oops, now I got to go to my other flip chart because it was freezing on me, so I'll take that right over here. Okay, so x plus 7 squared. Okay, now remember that's the other one, you guys. X plus 7 squared becomes, recall these formulas, x plus y squared is x squared plus twice the product of them plus y squared. So x squared goes in the front, 7 squared goes in the back, so 49. Multiply those as 7x and then double it, it's going to be 14x. Okay? All right, so let's try this one here. Okay, square this one is 16x squared. Square this one is y squared. Okay, let's go, so I get 16x squared on the left and then plus y squared on the right. Multiply those as 4xy and then double it, it's going to be 8xy. Okay? All right, try that one. So I'm going to get 9m squared, multiply those as 6mn, double it as 12mn, and then square that as 4n squared. Okay, all right, this one's pretty groovy. Fractions. Okay, square 1/3. You guys can do that. 1/3 is 1/9 when I square it, so it's 1/9 x squared minus 4y squared. It's easy, you guys. You can do this, all right? Okay, so there's the homework for this lesson.